Hi, I'm Robert.
And I'm John, and we're the Generation X Men.
Yes, we did it.
Well, I mean, I did it. You didn't chime in with the Generation X Men, but we're halfway there.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Another week. So this is going to be the normal for us, yeah?
Yeah, just what? Not talking about anything in particular.
We'll
just
talk about whatever we want to talk about.
or you just mean time frame.
Yeah, same time frame.
Same time, just same whatever goes on. If you're looking for stability and specific topics in your life, this is probably not the show for you because we don't know what we're going to talk about going into each day. We just kind of get in there, and if he's got something going on, he'll talk about it. If I got something going on, I'll talk about it.
But a big shout out to the community.
Sometimes gripes.
And sometimes the community, if they got a suggestion, please put it down in the comment section down below, and we'll talk about it.
If we care, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be some stupid topic that we're like, we're just crabby old guys, and we're not going to talk about it.
So, a couple things. Last night on the Nerdy Collector Show, that's the last one until the end of maybe this October. So I'm taking the rest of the summer off to garden and do some good stuff with the honey. So the queen.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anyhow, it was a fun show last night. It was really cool. Simon Morgan, Mad Spidey, you're awesome last night. That link is down in the description down below with all the other wonderful people down below, as well as I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to do it on this show. Big shout out to War Machine Punisher Comics and Collectibles. It is 110 subs. Just a big shout out. That's what I'm giving you. Boom. There you go. Go check them out. Links are down below in the description. And of course, what I was going to say here. It was blessed. You don't have HBO Max. I'm disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, brother, you and I are big Blade Runner fans.
Right.
And I know I've been hyping the crap out of the Blade Runner Black Lotus series animation. It's on HBO Max.
13 episodes yesterday. Couldn't get it. So
13 episodes, 22 minutes long, but the music tracks are awesome. The animation's awesome. Now, getting to the story, it's already a story that we've already known about Blade Runner, how it goes with the replicants. This is just like another interpretation of it, which is cool.
Okay.
Because it's well done.
Yeah, I like the original Blade Runner. That I saw that one in the theater when I was
probably
10, 11, somewhere down in there. I don't even know what age I was, but saw that one in the theater. It was a good movie. Liked it then. I liked the revamp they did.
So did I.
2049 or something like
that.
Yeah,
2049. Yep.
That one was good too. I
Mhm.
didn't have any problems with that one. And it tied a lot of things together
Yeah.
nicely.
Yes, it did.
That kind of left you hanging from the first one.
Right. Exactly. But the
But
cool thing about it, if people don't realize it, the actual story is based out of the characters from Philip K. Dick. His name is Derek or Dick. I think it's Derek. Can't remember. And he did a book back then, which is a Blade Runner influenced, and it was called "Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?" That's where the actual story came from, which I found interesting. And the other cool thing is Philip K. Dick also did something pretty cool that I watched back in 2018, and that was Electric Dreams. That was on Amazon. If you've never
okay.
seen it, definitely give it a shot. That one was fun. A lot of short mini stories. It was
Right.
good. Well done. But yeah,
Yeah. So I will watch it. You can get it on Amazon, but it costs like $2.50 an episode.
an episode. Yeah, yeah. No.
But yeah, eventually I will watch it once it
Oh yeah.
gets to where I can watch it.
Last
But
week was cool. Stuart Sager.
yeah, had a good time
Yeah.
talking to him. That was a lot of fun.
Fantastic, fantastic. That was fun.
A lot of good information from him. And
Oh,
if you didn't catch that one, watch that one. That was a great interview with him. Went about an hour and a half, but that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun talking to him. Glad he gave us the time.
Okay, now I'm gonna annoy you too. I got some books I want to show you. So, from Stuart Sager, in his book, he sent me this,
Oh,
and it's
nice.
it's very cool. So he signed it for Robert, and then his signature, and then the certificate if I want to get it graded, a little note
Nice.
on it. So that was very, very cool. And then another shout out because I like Red Sonja and I had to have it. I ordered this months ago and it finally came. And I was giving Bueller, everybody knows comics with Bueller. And this cover I've been waiting for a while. Look who that is right back in the background. That's,
Oh,
yeah, there's Travis right there. So this one, black and white one, and then the trade.
you waited for
That's
that on
hilarious.
purpose?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That that's so big shout out to Travis. Awesome, buddy. This is cool. This was actually a lot better than your other ones. That's just my opinion. That's because I like Red Sonja. So
See, what I just heard is your other one sucked.
yeah,
But
kind of.
yeah, that's what I just heard.
Catch us on the rewind. He's gonna give me so much crap. I love you, Bueller. All good. But he's on the road trip to New Mexico. He finally got his van up and running.
Okay.
What's that auction site? Whatnot? Is it Whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah. They actually sponsored his van. It's pretty cool. So you
Wow.
got some sponsorship on that. Pretty neat. Other than that, I'm trying to figure out where we are here. Been reading anything at all lately? How about you've been playing a game. How about talking about that game? Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get caught up with the chat really quick here. We have Cap'n to the top of the chat. Yo, buddy. Ahoy. What is up, buddy? Martin, thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. You're sleeping. I bet you are. You had a long night. Deuce, what's up? How you doing? It's all right, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. I had you in my dreams. You're all good.
What?
There you go. What's up? Yeah. What? I knew what you're gonna say. What's up, everyone? Yo, what's up? Okay, caught up. Now, tell everybody about this. You've been waiting forever for this
Yeah.
game.
So this was the first Kickstarter that I ever backed, and it is back in the '80s. There was the first electronic game that was put out called Dark Tower, and then this one. I was thinking about Dark Tower at work one day 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I'm going to Google search it, and I found this Kickstarter. Of course, I can't look at it at work, so when I got home, I looked it up, and It was supposed to be out that August.
Right.
Due to COVID and all that kind of stuff, it kicked it back, and it just now came in. Other people have been getting it. I just now got mine on Friday, but this is Return to Dark Tower. This thing is
It's huge.
super cool. Like, the map is monstrous. It really keeps the flavor of the original game, which had this big, massive game centerpiece of a dark tower, and except it controls everything off of an app now, so it kind of looks like that.
Oh, that's sweet.
And it is by far one of the coolest games you will ever see or ever get to play. If you ever get a chance to play it, it's super easy to learn.
What's the concept?
The tower in the middle is what you're going against. And then you can either play 4-player co-op. There's like different regions around the board. It's all divided into quarters.
Right.
Every region's the same. And then the app will tell you where the monsters are all the way around the board, and it'll move them, and it'll change them.
Okay.
And it'll throw more at you, and it'll make them more difficult to defeat. And you can either play it as a co-op or as a versus the other players. First one to beat the tower wins.
So to beat the tower. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's to defeat the adversary that the tower throws at you, the final boss. You have 6 months to play, and the first month is 1 turn. The second month is however many turns the tower says it is. The third month is however many turns. So you don't know how many turns you have. You have to get all this stuff accomplished before the tower wins at the end of the 6 months.
Oh, cool.
So it's a...
Who made it, John? Who made it?
Is it Renovation Games? Or
Renovation Games?
They're out of Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Retro Games. But they do a lot. They did Restoration Games.
Okay.
They did Fireball Island. They revamped that one and a whole bunch of others. And they did an outstanding job on this one. They were wanting $800,000 on Kickstarter 2 years ago to redo this game. Got $4 million.
Jeez. And, yeah, people wanted it for sure.
And it is. I got all the expansions for it that I could, and now people that didn't get the expansions are going, "How can I get those?" Because this is super cool.
Yep. Now, see, there's a big difference. Now, that's created by who's it created by? 2 people? A couple people.
What, the original
compared
game?
To like what I'm saying is compared to other like big gaming manufacturers that don't.
There's a team that put it all together, and they're all listed. It was a big undertaking to do this one.
Yeah,
because it's the tower spins on the inside, and it has to do certain things. They had to write the app that goes along with it.
Wow.
The original game, the tower was all self-contained, and it was just just really basic stuff.
Yeah.
Spinning dial and light up. This one is
more involved.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and a game will take anywhere from an hour and a half if you lose to like 2.5 hours if maybe you win.
Wow. Have you won yet?
We won once.
Okay.
4 times.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Very, very cool.
So we had Zach was playing, my other son Jared, and a guy named Trevor who works at Ultimate Comics came over, and we played last night. It was a blast.
Cool. Nice. So what other news? I did not bring that up. That was, what was it? Yeah, I was reading. I had a friend of mine. This is a shout out to Leonard. So Leonard, if you watch this on the rewind or catch this later on here, we're only 50 minutes in. He sent me an article on the rare copy of the first Marvels comic.
Yeah, the timely.
Yeah, it was a 9.2, sold for $2.4 million. A 9.2, and that book was from the 1939. 1939, a 9.2. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that cover of the book itself, the condition. That's amazing. Amazing. What else was there? There was also some words about that one that, what is it? The 3 million for just the Black Spider-Man art piece, I think it was. If I'm saying that right, is that right? Yeah. The page of Spider-Man comic book history, the one that's on Secret Wars, the center. That one sold for 3 million. Just that one piece did.
You talking about the cover?
Yeah.
See, and I mean, but have you gone back and read the story about how much that was originally sold for?
No, I couldn't find that. It wasn't on this
Like the
particular.
original, when he sold, what was that? Who did that? Was that Zek?
That was Zek, I think. Yeah.
When he sold the original art piece, it was for like $300.
Yeah.
So
yeah, what was it? Okay, so the latest copy of that Marvel's #1 was a lackluster copy. It says it sold for 1.26 million in 2019. Yeah.
hey Buck, how are you doing?
Thank you. Buddy, what is up? Thanks for being here, buddy. What is that? Oh, I'm getting there. Don't worry, that's coming next. I'm going to be talking about this. I have a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to this. Ain't going to be all nice neither.
Man, your goal should be to down the movie as much as possible and tell people it's garbage and sell all their 101s.
Yeah. You're on the same page.
Because you cannot base the value of a comic book on a movie.
Thank you, John. Thank you. You and I get this. Other people don't seem to get this. And I understand what it is. And these are the quick movers and the flippers and all that want to make their money off the book, hoping that it does good. Right. But what's kind of disheartening about this whole thing is, you and I also like these old stories. I like the old story. It's cheesy as hell, but I've been following Morbius for years, and not all of it's been good, but some of it's good. But what I like about it is it's vampire related.
Right.
Okay. We've had in the Marvel universe, we've had now two vampire characters.
You had Dracula.
And yeah, we had Blade.
Right.
Blade as well. And this is coming. But I'm talking about in the comic book how do I want to say
all right, like as in what's coming down the line. Blade's coming down the line.
Yeah, of course it is. And the thing is, it's cool is it's in genre of monster collecting comic book stuff, old stuff that I like.
Right.
I'm enjoying that. I think that's great. I don't care if the character sucks in your eyes, but to me as a fan, and there's many of us out there that are fans of Morbius. Yeah, he wasn't great in X-Men. I'm talking about the cartoon. His voice did not match the face. It was cheesy. He was bad. But don't get me wrong. It's like, it's kind of upsetting to where all you're seeing now, all I'm seeing out there is all this straight hate flip up because the movie was criticized by critics. They critic the
That's
movie.
What they did.
Said, yeah. And they
gave it a really used to be okay. So let's talk about Generation X stuff.
Yep.
When we were growing up, you had two movie critics. You had Siskel
and Ebert,
and you had Ebert.
Yeah.
If those two said the movie sucked, it was awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
And if they both gave it thumbs up, you were going to go to sleep or die watching that film.
Exactly. Chris Large, buddy. How are you, buddy? It's cool to see you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because there was very few movies that they said, this is a good movie. That was really a good movie. Most of them were terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for a for a young kid,
Of
I mean, it'd
course.
be like, it would, like The Piano. They would have given it, oh, this is 2 thumbs up. You need to go see this. No, I don't. No, and never.
But see, what
One of
like I
them
said,
even gave Raiders of the Lost Ark a thumbs down.
yep,
So it's kind of like,
really. What makes them a critic? It's just like food critics, the same thing, depending on what they like. Hold on, getting there. Here we go.
yeah.
Star
So
Wars got two. Yep, yep. And what was this? Bought and
you didn't pay for the thumbs up.
That's right. Exactly, Chris. But here's the thing, and I noticed it with the community, and I get the community. Okay, we've got there's a slew of us that all like different things from DC to Marvel, and I like pretty much all of it. DC, Marvel, you know, and got their loves for certain characters, but it's like they're shitting all over this movie and they haven't even watched it yet. And
Right.
I
Well, that's
tons
what
in the
people
community are
do.
like, sell. And the funny thing is, here's what's making me laugh. I always check all these alternate sites where you're finding stuff for sale. And I've watched Morbius 101 Spider-Man just like plummet down like big time.
Let them drop.
Yeah, I know. It's making me laugh. Just like
it's still a Spider-Man 101.
yeah.
It's 900 issues ago.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is almost to 1,000.
Yeah.
I think it's really close to
Really
close to hitting 1,000 issues.
Yep. It's how long
It's
that series
over
has
that
been
if
out.
you combine all the Spider-Man
Oh
issues
my
together.
gosh. Yes.
But I think Batman would be over like 3 million if you combined all the Batman issues together, because every title is a Batman issue.
Very true, Deuce. And still making money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
But
he
yeah,
built his whole fortune off of that one movie.
Yeah. Huge.
And the cool thing, Lucas was super smart because he was able to get the toy rights
Oh yeah.
because
Yep.
they didn't want them.
Yeah.
And he's like, seriously? I can just have them?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he just
Yep.
asked for him. He's like, can I have the toy rights to anything? Yeah, go ahead. We don't want that.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Jack Nicholson do that before he played Batman?
What?
Didn't he sign? Wasn't he one of the actors that actually signed over for as part of his contract when he did the Joker in the original 1989 Batman movie?
Oh, I don't know. I never heard
I
that.
think he actually signed a contract stating that he wanted a percentage of toy sales from the movie, and they did it. They gave it to him in his contract. Very smart.
Well, I mean, that was one of the first movies that I can remember where the villain got top billing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It wasn't Keaton, Nicholson, Batman. It was the Joker. Here's Mr. Mom, Batman.
Right.
Because
Right.
that was the thing when that came out. It was Mr. Mom. Mr. Mom is Batman.
Yeah.
And people doubted that. They were like,
Right.
yeah,
Big time.
he was a great Batman.
Yeah. He was.
I still say Val Kilmer was a good Batman.
He
People
was.
will argue against me on that.
Not me.
But I
'Cause
say
agree.
Val Kilmer was a great Batman. Joel Schumacher was a crappy director.
Yep. That's exactly right. That's what it winds up being in the end. Maria sucks. Vampire.
He's a vampire. He's saying he's a vampire.
Yeah.
He sucks. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
he
I know
might
what it
suck your
means.
blood. You know,
Yeah, I got it. No,
he's
I got
playing
it.
the
I got it
words. You know,
fun.
it's,
I got it
it's a
fun.
subtle joke to you.
Yeah, I got it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going in really with low expectations. I'm definitely going to go watch it, and I definitely will give my opinion about it.
Oh, okay. So a lot of the Sony movies,
Yeah.
people bash the Sony movies. They bashed Venom.
Yep.
And, okay, so that made me, step back and be like, well, maybe I don't want to really waste the money on Venom.
Right.
I could watch Venom over and over and over again.
Yeah, I watched
It's
it.
a great movie.
Laura loves it. The Queen loves it.
Even Carnage. I can watch the Carnage one over and over again. I love the end credit scenes of those. I like how they tied those end credit scenes into Spider-Man. If you haven't seen Spider-Man,
Yeah, I'm curious, John. Think about this for a moment. Okay, for one moment. Do you think Spider-Man or any of the Marvel movies that have come out so far, if they didn't drop any hints or like little ending credit scenes, would be as good as what they are without them?
it
I thought about this
they
for
do such a great. It's a foreshadow for. It gets
yep,
you forward to. I want to see how this one ties into this
of
one.
course. But
I
that's what
want to
I'm
see this
saying.
tie into this
If
one.
they didn't have that though, do you think the movie would be as good as it is? I think it'd piss off a lot of people if they stopped doing it.
Oh, well, yeah, and if people actually sat in the theater the whole time and then be like, "But there's no end credit scene."
Yeah. It's like, gotcha. I would laugh. I really would, because that would stop this whole game that's been going on for far too long. When everybody sees those ending credits, they're like specking on the next book, the next thing right away.
I Christian Bale was probably my favorite Batman so far in the three that he did, and I wish he had continued on and kept doing that role,
Right.
and he had done that role in the Justice League. I would really have rather seen that.
I have to say, Chris, me and the Queen loved this movie. We even liked the second one. Laugh. We could not stop
That's
laughing.
another one I can watch over
Yeah,
and
me too.
over.
So good. So funny.
Deadpool is hilarious, and I don't care if you like him or not.
Yeah.
He's the best guy that's ever going to play that role.
Yep.
That
Exactly.
role is that's it. It's him.
That is him right out of the book. Yep. Total him. Love it. Yeah. Yes.
Now, I remember when I was in high school, there was a rumor of a Spider-Man movie even back in the late 80s, early 90s. I'm glad they never made it.
Yep.
Because without CGI, how were you going to make Spider-Man?
Right.
You couldn't. So I'm glad they waited until 2002 when Spider-Man came out. And that was about the right time. And it was a great movie. The Tobey Maguire one gets forgotten, but
Yeah, it does.
it was at the time. I mean, that was it. That was the best movie you had ever seen.
Yeah. Because it brought it to life.
Yeah, and it was amazing. Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man.
Yep, exactly.
But
I kind of agree with you there, Captain. I do. It did have a natural born feeling.
I do agree with that.
Yep.
He was very much into that was the character though, if you think about it.
If you do think about it, yeah.
Cletus Cassidy was the natural born killer's character. I mean, he was a psycho killer.
Right.
Psycho killer.
Firehawk. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, Ryan? But yeah, Cletus Cassidy, and he played him pretty much like natural born killers.
Yeah, he did.
He did. That was one we had to watch in class in college,
right.
And I don't know if the instructor just didn't have anything else to do, or he really liked the movie, or whatever. But yeah, so we watched Natural Born Killers. I don't remember if it was a film.
You're saying we're beautiful? Thank you, Firehawk. Good.
But yeah, I mean that was that role. Still haven't seen the new Venom. It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not a bad role or not a bad movie. Take people's opinions and
a grain of salt.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I made that meme a while ago of Cartman cutting a fart, and Stan. Opinions are like farts. Yeah, you want to let them out, but sometimes you should just keep them to yourself. That's the. It's probably going to be a sticker I'm eventually going to have made.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to what you like and what somebody else like, just because you didn't like it doesn't mean somebody else isn't.
Very true. Yeah.
Well,
True.
well, shoot, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends came out in 79, 80, somewhere around there. First appearance of Firestar in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Right. Big shout out to my daughter. How you doing, sweetheart? I love you. Daddy loves you. Thank you for being here, honey.
Big shout out to my son. Love you. Hey, sitting right
Hey, Zach, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, it just it amazes me, all of the stuff that we've been seeing in the last couple of years, ever since all of this epidemic crap has gone through. And yeah, some of the movies and stuff, like wow, and how things have kind of changed perspective.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you started off talking about Blade Runner.
Yep.
And, Blade Runner was a great movie, went over budget.
Yeah.
You liked it. I liked
Mhm.
it. Harrison Ford was in it, which was probably the main reason I saw it in the first place.
Yeah, it was great.
Growing up in the 80s, that was Harrison Ford's time
Yeah.
frame. He was
He's a recognized character.
Outstanding. Can you name a movie where Harrison Ford died? I know of one. I just want to see if you can, if anybody in the chat can name a movie where Harrison Ford died. And if you can't, I'll tell you which one it is, or at least the one that I can think of offhand. And it's a little known one, but it's that doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
He would have thrown himself off that bridge to get out of Star Wars. So yeah, that one doesn't count.
But it is though. It's
Regarding Henry, he got shot. Did he die in Regarding Henry? Regarding Henry is a good movie. I don't remember if he died in there.
Yeah, Star Wars again.
The one I'm thinking of, he was in one called Mosquito Coast.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, Mosquito Coast is where he took his family to South America and trucked them up the Nile and ended up living with an indigenous tribe of people and told his family and everyone that society has collapsed and everything was in chaos because he was just trying to escape it all.
Yeah.
And he ended up bringing refrigeration to this indigenous tribe and what lies beneath. I don't know.
I have to look these movies up. I'll have to do a retake because I probably only watch these movies once. Get a nice.
If he died in all these, Mosquito Coast was the first one.
Mosquito Coast. Okay, gotcha. All right.
I should have said the first movie he died in.
There we go. That's what you should have said. Yeah. Star Wars came up again. Okay. Here's one. Let's help Chris out.
So there are a list of DC and Marvel movies that should be watched in a particular order. You can go online and actually ask that question, and it will put them in chronological order for you to watch.
Yeah.
So, and if you watch them in chronological order, then Captain America: The First Avenger is first.
Yep.
And then it's going to go timeline-wise down through. Now they're about to mess up the timeline.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
They're about to take that and shuffle that and throw it around. I was really hoping they were going to do Secret Wars.
That's still in the talks, though. That's still in talks.
I was wanting Secret Wars for the next phase.
Yeah.
I think Secret Wars would have been really cool. Not this last one, but the 1980s Secret Wars.
Yeah, Disney Plus has that option. Exactly. There you go. Chris, if you have Disney Plus, if you do, They do go in chronicle order on there. I've seen it. They just updated that. So you can watch the Marvels, boom, 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 just like that. And on HBO Max, DC has all of Warner Brothers rights to that. So they got all of the animation and stuff like that there as well. Nope.
There's some
That's what I
really
thought.
good. DC makes great animated movies.
DC makes excellent anime.
Their
Yes.
animated movies are
More adult orientated too, just as a warning. Yep. There's a few of them that are very adult orientated.
but the DC animateds are great. We talked about Killing Joke last week. But
He did, sweetheart, but that wasn't. I think he more like wanted to walk off the bridge and get paid with a paycheck, and that was it.
He never liked Star Wars,
No, he got.
and he wanted to die in the first one,
Yeah.
die in the second one, die in the third one, and they wouldn't kill him off.
Yep.
So he wanted
Definitely
that character to
die.
Indiana Jones, he loved that character. He loved Blade Runner's character. He hated Han Solo.
Yep. Perhaps he didn't perish. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I got you, bud. But I know there's other things that you can find those on. I don't know if you have a Fire Stick. Fire Stick have any of that?
Well, I mean, you're more going to have to do an internet search to find that, and then you can find the movies on the Fire Stick. But
yep,
that's yeah, he loved Indiana Jones. That was right up his alley. I did not like Crystal Skulls.
I didn't either.
I
that got
that
to
was
be too stupid.
Yeah,
that was a little. Yeah.
I mean, and actually, in chronological order for the Indiana Jones movies, Temple of Doom is first, and then Raiders of the Lost Ark. So
that's an interesting take. I never thought about it that way, but you're
chronologically, you watch Temple of Doom first, and then Raiders, and then Last Crusade.
That makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
His trek in India was prior to everything else.
Right.
But yeah, it was I loved all the Indiana Jones stuff. We even used to play the Indiana Jones role playing when I was, little, because that was fun.
Good. You have no weird question, guy. No, none. What's the weird question?
It can get weird.
No, Chris, it's okay. Go ahead. Knock yourself out, please. So okay, we kind of veered off the track a little bit there, but still interesting.
Hey, can we change the spelling in the GenerationX MEN?
Did I screw it up? I screwed it up again.
Have Laura do this stuff.
Gee, thanks. Yeah, that is way wrong. Anyway. Wow.
We need a proofreader.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And what's this you started? What about the we started?
It is we. What are you talking about? Oh, what?
Well, you took it down now.
Really?
I don't know. I can't see anything. Now you're completely
anyway, we're off track again. See, look at that. You just derailed me again.
I squirreled you.
Yeah, you did. Thanks.
What if superhero character creators had access to alternate dimensions and witnessed what they came to create in their stories? What if superhero character creators had access to alternate dimensions and witnessed what they came to create in their story? Okay, so if they could see how it would impact everything, well, Flash would never have been created. Like in crossover.
Okay.
I mean, you've got timeline breakers.
Sure.
And I don't mind the alternate dimension aspect of comic books. I think that's fine. I think it might even be plausible. But um, and I guess the first one where we've really seen that has been the last Spider-Man movie, where they really brought in the breaking of the multiverse, and I like how they did it. Zdarsky and Cates drew themselves in crossover.
I liked crossover. It's good.
So, what's your thoughts, G?
On that particular side, he's making me think way outside the other side. All right. I'm thinking about it, still thinking about it, and I won't have an answer right now. What if superhero creators access the alternate dimensions? Witness they came
and witness what they
came. See, this is what I've talked about, though. So, okay, so the answer to his question, I've talked about this multiple times when I've gone squirrel about personal ideas and how these creators come up with these ideas to create these stories. There's always a little act of inspiration. And in a lot of stories and books and history books, even, not everything is being told the truth. There's some sliver of truth in that story out of it. So in that particular thing, when he's talking about alternate dimensions and witnessed, and they came to create their stories, I can see that. What if superheroes creators?
The Firehawk, who puts in there, who cleans up after the battles? Since Damage Inc., it's kind of no longer there anymore. But
true.
Yeah, do they have superhero insurance like we have flood insurance? In case your building's destroyed and you have superhero insurance that you're
funny.
covered. Is that a rider on your policy? I mean, or does Tony Stark just foot the bill for everything? Yeah. How do you bill a unknown superhero? So, yeah. What are you thinking, G?
What?
I don't know. You're getting all quiet on me.
Sorry. Tony Stark cleans up. Someone's a fan.
You think in comics world nobody would live exactly. Well, you'd think in this world nobody would live in New York City, but they do.
Right.
But a lot of people have left recently.
Yeah. Notice that too.
And gone south.
Right. Like
now here, okay, I'm going to give you an old man gripe.
Yep.
So you put all these policies into effect in New York City, and then you don't like them. So you leave and you go south to where we don't have those kind of policies. And eventually we'll get enough people down here from the bad policies up there to change our good policies to bad policies. And it'll do the same thing here because you don't change how you think from there to here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're leaving bad area, come to a good area to create a bad area. If things work where you go to, just get in line with the other people that are there and don't think of how what you left was working because you left. So but whatever.
Yeah, Firehawk laughing. Exactly. So, all right, is this better? let's see. Man, I probably screwed this up too. Let's see.
I mean, it's going to force states to do border control, is what it's going to. Oh no, you can't move here. You're coming from where?
Yeah.
No, no, your passport's revoked.
Really?
Go back. No moving here. Nope.
How does this look? Is that better?
How does what look? Nothing's changed. Oh, have you been working on that? That's what you've been working on?
I had to correct a couple things, so that's a little bit better. Hey. Anyway, getting back to what was it? Don't get me started. I know he's experiencing that out there as well.
But I mean, does that not make sense though? If you live in an area where you don't like how things are going, and yet the way you've been voting has made the things the way that they are, so you go to some place that's good, and you keep voting the way that you were voting, and it makes it bad. Who's to blame?
Right.
Not the people that were already there and had it good.
Well, did you hear that Texas is getting an influx of people from all over the place? They're moving down
Everybody's getting an influx of people from all over the place.
Yeah. And my buddy Monty, he's been having really erratic storms down there. They had a snowstorm like a week ago. Last couple of days, they had a really bad sandstorms. Right. Yeah.
And like me or dislike me, I'll throw this out there. I am Republican. I'm not like super right-wing Republican, but I am Republican.
Right, buddy.
I am conservative. So if you cannot tell, don't come from a blue state to a red state and turn it purple.
Oh my goodness. Is there anything you're looking? Oh my goodness. Keep people. Yep. That's very true. Yep. Very true. What else was there? Are you looking forward to anything coming out in the movie theaters?
I'm waiting for Moon Knight on Wednesday.
Is that supposed to come out this Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
That's coming out on Disney Plus though, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
So I'll watch it on Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, heck yeah. That sounds like fun. I'm just crossing my fingers.
You know what? I think it's going to be fine. I don't think there's going to be any problem with that. Did they say how many episodes it was?
Only a couple.
Only a couple?
There's like 6, I think.
Okay, well, I mean, 6 is a normal series for Marvel on a TV show.
From what I can see in the post or what I've seen in the video clips, it looks like they're going to have Werewolf by Night in there. There's a werewolf he's attacking in a doorway.
Okay, I mean, that'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, Hawkeye's the only one I haven't finished.
See, I like that. I don't know why people are hating it.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I just got bored.
Did you? I loved it.
I mean, I like Hawkeye, the character. I just got bored in the 3rd episode or whatever.
You got to watch it all the way through. There's more to it.
I know.
It gets good. It gets really good.
It
does. You just get through it. Hopefully not another Batman movie that's not boring as hell. Did you watch the new Batman movies, Sarah? Have you seen the new one? Tell me I don't think I've asked you yet.
Please say you have and you don't like it.
Yeah. She said, hopefully not another Batman movie that's not boring as hell. And she's laughing about it. So I'm wondering if she's seen it. Let me know if you've seen it, sweetheart.
I haven't seen the new Batman.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm going to wait till it comes out on video because I can't get into my head that the vampire and and the Harry Potter wizard kid is Batman. So,
Whoa, wait a minute. Yes, didn't like it. And I'm only one that didn't.
well, you know what? I don't think you are.
No.
Because I don't think anybody pictures Batman being about this big around. And, you know,
See, I want to. I think Catwoman is in it, and that play is played by Kravitz's daughter.
Lenny
What's her
Kravitz.
name? Not Lenny Kravitz, but his daughter. I'm trying to remember her name. She's in it. I heard she makes an appearance in it. So yeah, I'm up for that. What was this? I've heard Batman in the new movie is supposed to represent Trump cleaning up the smog.
Well, that never happened, though.
No. Too funny.
So. Now, okay, and to clarify, I'm not a Trump fanatic. I don't think he will get reelected. I'm okay with that. I don't think he should.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He did awesome as Batman, but not. I can see. Okay. I saw the little things of Bruce Wayne, and it just. I don't know. He looked like the guy that played Penguin in Gotham. You know the guy that played the really skinny Penguin.
Right.
That's what he reminded me of. The few stills I've seen of him as Bruce Wayne.
Interesting. I'm definitely going to watch it. I mean, I'm definitely going
to watch it.
Yeah.
Once I don't have to pay for it. But yeah, Spider-Man. I just watched that last week. Loved it. I thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I love the tie-ins. I love the bringing the multiverse together. I like the Venom clip.
Yep.
And the little piece left behind. I think that was all great. I hope they do something with it.
Right. That would be cool.
I'm not overly thrilled about who they made Kraven the Hunter. But I'm not a casting director. So
yeah, people are just clamoring to see the Raven. They really want to see him on the screen. It's like everybody else. The Hunter, Raven the Hunter. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people for many years have wanted to see him on the big screen.
But they got the guy that played Quicksilver.
Yeah.
To play Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah.
You've already played a character, and now you're going to play another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Quicksilver the Hunter? Are we just supposed to go, okay, I'll look through this eye, and I won't be able to tell that you've already done
So, yeah, definitely, at least I got something to look forward to next week. Going with low expectations and really analyze the movie. So, I've been waiting far too long for this movie to come out.
You're talking about
Morbius. They mentioned it literally 8 years ago. This has been going for so long. So it's like, just want to see what they're going to do with it.
Are you a Jared Leto fan?
He's actually not that bad. I didn't care for him as a Joker. No, I didn't care for that. With all the braces and stuff, that's just not Joker in my mind.
Yeah, I didn't either. I got to where I kind of liked the laugh.
Yeah, the laugh. Yeah, the laugh was good.
Yep. I kind of got to where I liked that.
Yep. But everything else in between, not so much.
The Joker look,
no, not for me.
I didn't buy it. To me, there's been no better Joker than the Christian Bale Batman Joker.
I liked him in Blade Runner. I'll be honest. I thought he played a really good villain in that. He was
the villain in what, 2049?
2049, yeah. He was in that. He was in the end of it. He was the creator. Yeah, he's in it. You don't remember that? He had the little spec
No,
glasses on. Yeah, that was him. He's in it. He's villain. He's nasty in that one. In that
I'd have
movie.
to go back and watch it again. I mean, I remember Harrison Ford being
You
in
didn't
2049.
even notice. It's him. Yeah, the guy can act. It's just that I wish, like I said, I've seen all the little tiny clips and all the stuff from Morbius. I think it'll be justified. I'm already feeling good about it because of the it's literally taking place. There's a part on there where he's on a freight carrier ship. What do they call them?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically right out of Amazing Spider-Man 101 because that's how it kind of starts on a boat. So that's pretty cool. That I like. All the continuity everybody's talking about. Okay, whatever. We'll see.
With a multiverse, there doesn't have to be continuity.
Exactly.
What universe is it taking place in?
Yeah. That's what everybody's really getting hung up on a lot of these movies.
Dude, I tell you what. Okay, so jumping around to that, I loved in the Spider-Man movie, which they tied it together, and I loved how they did it to where they were putting the cartridges in their web slingers, and Tobey Maguire said, "What's that?" He said, "Well, that's how I do my web." He's like,
Yeah.
"Y'all don't do that?" And they're like, "What the?"
Yep.
Because that was the thing about the Tobey Maguire one. We were like, "Oh, that's." Maybe some people didn't like that. I thought that was an awesome Spider-Man concept.
Yeah, absolutely.
He makes his own web and go web.
Exactly. Big shout out to John
Go,
Comics
go.
Kids, brother. How you doing? Thanks for coming, buddy. Appreciate it. You can listen to us banter for a little bit. We're almost
Just
done.
a bunch of old guys yipping and yapping and talking. Get off my lawn.
You know what I gotta find? Since I know people probably want to see some comics, I gotta find the trade dress to this.
Is that a Betty Page or is that a
No? That's Vampirella. Yeah,
That
I don't
looks
have
like
the trade.
a Vamper Betty.
Yeah, doesn't it? But it's beautiful. Beautiful copy.
It does. If you can't see a Vampirella costume, that looks like Betty Page. I mean, I'm sorry, I think that looks like Betty Page.
Yeah, it's beautiful copy though. Yeah, I got that the other day. Getting some of the old New Gods. Cookie is getting me back into Demon. I'm going back in the originals and reading these.
Uh-huh.
So not bad.
Etrigan.
Some goodness love there. What else was there? What's the big I heard of this little thing. This was funny. All right. So I know people have brought it to my attention in the chats before, but I heard Nicolas Cage is doing Dracula or something like that.
What?
Yeah. Nicolas Cage is going to play a role of Dracula, and there's supposed to be another role that they're going to try to portray him in a new superhero movie. They haven't really said what, but he wants to come in as Egghead. That is like a no-name character. I've seen this character before in some older titles. I'm trying to remember what titles I've seen it in, but he wants to play this character called Egghead, which I find weird. And Dracula, I don't know. I have no. If he does the same acting like he does in every one of his movies, only when he gets mad he acts the same way. Everything else he does okay.
I hope whatever role he plays. I hope he plays it like he did Willy's Wonderland.
Oh my goodness, dude! I watched that. We talked about that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think we
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about that. I was like, "What am I watching?" I felt like I was
It
having
was
a really
hilarious.
very bad trip at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it was. Now,
Yeah.
if you go read the comics,
Yeah.
the comics actually explain the characters. All those characters were pedophiles, and they
Whoa.
had and so they opened this restaurant, and before they got, rather than going to prison, they did a little seance thing, and sacrificed themselves and made a deal with the devil and their souls got put into all these
See,
things.
that's the part I didn't know. So I'm like, okay, I had a
that was
really hard time.
in the prologue comics that have been coming out. So Have I read anything? Yeah, I read those because I was like, oh, okay. Well,
Me and the Queen watched that on the TV. We watched that and we were like, "What are we?" We sat through the whole thing. We
yeah,
almost
I
going to
did
turn it
too,
off.
twice. I think
We
it's hilarious.
all twice.
Twice.
We couldn't stomach it. We were like, "What are we
I watched it
watching?"
the first time, and then my son came over, and I was like, "You got to watch this." And he thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh,
He's like,
no.
"Wait a minute, did he not talk the entire movie?" I said, "He didn't say a word."
Circus Pizza. Yeah, Circus Pizza gone
Yeah, it's
wrong.
like
Yeah,
Chuck
that's
E. Cheese
exactly.
pizza place. Yeah.
Yep,
What's that?
exactly.
Huh? Zach says that's Egghead.
Oh, there we go. Astonishing Tales. Hold on, let me blow you up. Thank you, Zach. You got it. That's who he wants to play, apparently. Egghead.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that's what but Sarah said it right. She's like, sometimes, honey, I wonder about him. Yeah, please no. He is an egghead. Yeah, exactly. But
I mean, as long as he doesn't do Johnny Blaze again, good. But the guy from Walking Dead is going to be the new Ghost Rider, from what I understand.
really.
The guy that plays Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah.
Okay,
So from
interesting.
what I understand, that's who they're casting as Ghost Rider. And I'm like, okay, I can go with that. They made that role for him because they liked him so much in casting call for Walking Dead.
Wow.
And never killed him off. That character did not exist in the comics at all.
Yeah.
But they liked him so much they created the role of Daryl.
Wow.
For him.
Wow. Too funny. All right. Brother, what you got coming up? You want to tell everybody?
Okay. So
we're at an hour and 2 minutes.
If you've been coming to our claim sale, the giveaways are on Friday. So I will set that up, jump in, and we'll spin the wheels and do all the giveaways that we have going on. Otherwise, Saturday is our claim sale trivia and war. I've got my trivia questions set up. So come in. We'll do a round, trivia question between each round. The trivia questions are fun, and they are all timeline related. And yeah, just it's a good time.
Cool.
We try to make it entertaining. So stop in and see us. It's at 5:00 Eastern time on Saturday. We do it every other Saturday.
Boom, boom.
And then sometimes we do stuff on Whatnot and maybe on IG Live sometime, but not often.
Your IG is right there in your name tag, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Marvelous Comic 73. If you want to pre-order books at 25% off, hit me up. Be glad to help you out with that. And a new series coming out is oh my gosh, why did I just draw a blank?
Getting old.
Mandalorian.
Oh,
Is going to be a series scheduled to launch in, I think it's FOC in May.
Okay.
So that's going to be a fairly big title release, I believe.
And I want to say thank you to the community. We have 76 subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys rock.
We've only been around for.
Well, we're finally doing something with this.
Well, I mean, this channel's been up for 2 years. Where have
So find that time place, and I think we found it. I just want to say thank you, everybody, to the chat today. You guys were fantastic. Thanks for all the comments, and you, the community, and the chat. If you got some ideas or something you want us, the old guys, to talk about, put them down in the comments down below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, send it to your friends, let people know who we are. We'd love to see more people come in. It'd be awesome.
And I've got your globe coming at you.
My globe. Thank you.
Get on your microphone so we can match each other.
Yes, so we can match. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. Yeah, we will see you. I'm looking forward to next Sunday because I'm going to have a lot on my mind. after watching that movie. So I'll probably be talking a lot of Morbius next Sunday.
No, that's fine. I'll sit through it.
Yeah. All right, John. See you next
G,
week. You
see you
guys,
next week.
adios.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.